Me and Rollie really wanted to get...
Oh my God. Let's talk about it. So the episode begins with... Oops, wrong picture. So the episode begins with the vomiter in chief telling BBL Sky that she heard Mariah wants to fight her. Now who she hear that from? Cause I ain't seen Mariah say that on the camera, honey. But anyway, they just twerking, enjoying the night. Nothing really happens. Oh, and also, Suki and Rollie have a conversation that night, and they get good. They on good terms. Child, I don't know how you can have an argument like they had, throwing drinks, saying sons are ugly, talking about and booties stank, like, and just the next day, okay, girl, I can't. I mean, look at Rollie. They laughing, hee, ha, ha. And of course, this was before she got her teeth done. Sapphire is feeling some sort of way, though, because Suki is her best friend, okay? And she doesn't understand why Suki can just be hee, ha, ha, be back cool with Rollie like that, but she won't talk to Sapphire. Suki doesn't expect that much from Rollie. Like, she's really just an acquaintance. She's not, whatever. But Sapphire, she's known you for years, okay? And she felt that betrayal, honey. And that stings. So that's why she's less easily able to move on with you, honey. So the next morning, House B wakes up, they talk, chit chat, and then they also talk about Smiley again and basically say that she wasted everybody's time and that she's a sketchball and they're happy that she's gone. And I'm like, ooh, okay, y'all said this last episode, but I guess you're repeating yourself. So then Sky says that they're all gonna go to Chachuca, which is the rafting thing in the water, and so they got to get ready for that. So over in House A, they do the same thing. They wake up and they talk about the night before, but things quickly go left, darling. So Rollie was basically talking about how her and Suki were back cool again and they had a conversation and yada, yada, yada. But Rollie tells Mariah that she got a problem with you, girl. And Mariah's like, what? And Sapphire's looking at Mariah like, ooh, this is my opportunity to redeem myself with Suki. So I guess Suki didn't like the fact that Mariah said it was weird when Scotty and Natalie were fighting at that lobster restaurant. I don't know why Suki didn't like the fact that Mariah said it was weird. I don't know. I think Suki said it was fake because Mariah and Natalie were friends. And for Mariah to say it's weird makes it seem like she's being fake to Natalie. And then Rollie tells her that Suki told her that she heard Mariah wanted to fight her. And Mariah's like, what the I never said that. And then Sapphire's ass gets in the midst and she's like, well, you have been talking shit about her, man. And Mariah's like, we all have. Like, what's the problem when I do it? Rollie then gets up in Mariah's face and is like, don't lie. I didn't say nothing. Who the you saying y'all for? And it was like, girl, calm down. So Mariah runs, honey. She exits to the left pronto. But Rollie goes outside as well and starts trading insults with Mariahlynn. Then Rollie gets mad because Mariah keeps calling her weird. And she tries to run up, but obviously security stops her. She then throws a water bottle at Mariah's back, honey. And then Mariah loses it. She's like, stop fucking attacking me. Like, look at her. She gets to that bad face. You see the Vade slightly pop it off. Like, it was crazy. I really don't know why Rollie's getting so mad. And in fact, I don't really understand this whole entire argument. I was literally watching. I was like, why the fuck are they arguing? And why are they getting so mad at Mariah? Like, I don't know. I think it got back to Suki as well that the phone that Mariah took out her phone and showed the girls Suki's OnlyFans thing. And, perhaps something, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. They didn't really go into detail. It just seemed like it was something that happened off camera. And then they're not really telling us all it is. They're just telling us that Mariah's been talking a lot of shit about Suki. And I guess Rollie's mad because Mariah's saying, we all were talking about Suki too. And then Rollie was like, don't include me in that, da-da-da-da-da. But it's like you were arguing with her that same night, so of course you were talking shit. So it's just weird. I was just confused, honestly. But Mariah says she's like, okay, I'm leaving this. Enjoy your trip. And I'm like, oh, she's leaving? So then they get on the Sprinter, and Rollie just keeps on talking with her loud ass, saying Mariah don't belong in House A, yada, yada, yada. And Sapphire, meanwhile, is just like, yeah, yo, yeah, Mariah been talking shit and she need to understand and da-da-da-da. Like, she's just hopping on the bandwagon just to get back on Suki's good graces. Like, that's to me what it's seeming like. But at least Natalie somewhat like brings it back to reality and is like, look, like I did tell Suki that, you know, when you come here, it sort of looks like you're flip-flopping, but, you know, maybe because you just don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? At least Natalie admitted that she was talking shit along with the other girls. Good on Natalie for that. Then the other girls are on their sprinter getting ready to go to Chipoko, which is the water thing. They're twerking on each other. Biggie is drunk as honey. She is having fun, twerking. Then they get on the water raft things. And honestly, really, it's just a montage of them all just like dancing, yada, yada, yada. Until Mariah appears. I thought she left, but I guess she's back. And Suki and Sapphire are like, your stinks. And Mariah's like, bitch, you must be spelling your upper lip because that ain't me, ho. So they start arguing back and forth about basically the talking shit and saying that, oh, you know, I heard you wanted to fight me. And Mariah's basically saying that's not true. But Suki's just not letting it go. She's just being really loud and obnoxious. And she has her pet, Sapphire, come up to address Mariah. So her and Mariah are exchanging words. It's getting heated. So then Mariah puts down her purse and Sapphire takes that as fighting actions, okay? And then Mariah gets pulled in the pool, but she was able to grab Sapphire's wig and drag her along in the water with her. Hey, at least Sapphire had her wig secured. But I want to know what you guys think. And this is the video the YouTube algorithm thinks you should watch next.